Cheerios here a lot. First stop in Belfast, North Ireland is the Crumlin Road prison, which is the only Victorian-era prison that can be seen today. The Crumlin Road Gaol is a 19th century prison that housed criminals, loyalists, and Irish Republicans, especially during the Troubles in the 1970s. Several members of the Irish Republican Army successfully escaped from this particular jail. This is the first prison in North Ireland to have the separate system, which is having prisoners have their own separate cells. The Gaol was also the first to implement a silence and separation system, which placed one prisoner in one cell. In addition, there is an underground tunnel which links the courthouse on the other side of Crumlin Road to the hanging cell, graveyard, the hospital, and the governor's office. One of the most exciting places to be in Belfast has to be Cathedral Quarter, with legendary pubs and multiple venues for art shows and theaters. In addition to its sordid history, Cathedral Quarter is heightened by the beautiful St. Anne's Cathedral and Umbrella Passage, which features a vivid courtyard adorned with 21 vibrant umbrellas hanging above it. On the same alley, you'll also find Duke of York, which is one of the most historic pubs in Belfast.
Girl, you are the girl I do adore, and still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more.
Alright, ready to be a tourist to come see where the Titanic was built.
Titanic Belfast is where travelers can learn about the construction of the glamorous vessel built in this very city. The museum covers its bold conception, labor-intensive construction in the 1900s, an epic launch, and eventually its maiden voyage. The museum also pays homage to thousands of workers that built the Titanic, in the very place where the museum is located today.
Didn't realize it was going to be a Disneyland ride situation.
The entire exhibition features rides, interactive displays, and is completely self-guided. Ulster Museum encompasses vast collection of history, natural sciences, classical and applied art cultivated by Northern Ireland's local culture. A major highlight of the museum dives into ancient Egypt and a real mummy, Takabuti, whose coffin was opened in 1835 and revealed a noblewoman who was also a mistress.
To the Ulster Museum is the beautiful Botanical Garden.
To enjoy the ultimate green oasis, no need to go too far, since the Victorian-era Botanic Gardens have played an important role in Belfast's cultural past. Right outside of the Ulster Museum is Botanic Gardens, which was established in 1828, catering to the residents' passion for botany. Inside the birdcage palm house created by English architect Charles Lanyon is a beautiful curvilinear cast iron glass house. A few steps away is a tropical greenhouse full of luscious trees, orchids, plants, and even leaves in the shapes of hearts.
You know you're on the Protestant side of Belfast when there are photos of the King and the Queen and the Union flag is displayed. So the gates close for what reason though?
So the reason why they're there, and these walls there, the walls there, is both sides were killing each other coming because when that wall wasn't there. So now they close the gates. So these gates tonight, again, this will close. So you can see there's two sets of gates, one on each side.
During the start of the Troubles, which was a nationalist conflict in Northern Ireland that lasted from 1960s to 1998, the Belfast peace walls were built by the British Army as an attempt to maintain peace while the city was boiling with intense unrest as riots between Irish Republicans, which were the nationalist Catholics, and British loyalists, who were the Unionist Protestants. Over the years, the walls have become longer, wider, and even more permanent. Today, it stretches over 32 kilometers, with most of it existing in Belfast. Bye.